It's not strange how all men want an Natalie Portman. Not one said the Vivian or Cheryl Cole.
Did you just say Cheryl Cole?
Cheryl Hole? No, I said Cheryl. I honestly said Cheryl Hole.
Thanks, Viv. I know where we stand now. I don't even remember my name. Whenever you're ready, I'm ready.
Hi, everyone. I'm the Vivian.
And I'm Cheryl Hole, and we are
Queens Who Like to Watch.
Did we mess that up?
Or Summers. So today, Shares, we are watching The Crown. I mean, you wouldn't know much about crowns.
Right, thank you for triggering me. That's all in your territory. Do you know what? I love the royals. I know there's a lot of like scandal around everything they do.
I love all, like the romanticism around it and the fairy tale. It's actually like an episode of Shameless at the same time. She's shagging her, there's a scandal over there. She's trying to get the crown, they've left the fucking royal family.
I'm like Pam from Gavin and Stacey. It's the drama, Mick. I just love it. I just want to see it unfold.
Are you one of them who's got like the queen? I think we've got one in here, haven't we?
The Queen.
Look,
she's right there.
Have you got one? If you've got like on your kitchen wall, like the Diana one, the who else is in the royal family?
Now, when the Queen Mother died, I actually begged my dad to get the plate, and everybody at school was like, "You're a weirdo," and I was like, "Oh."
You've just jogged a memory in my head. Do you remember the Queen's Golden Jubilee? Well, she did a tour of the country, and she came to my school, and we had to do a dance in front of her. Of course, I was dance captain, the big that I was, but am.
It's changed there.
You are now 1 degree of separation away from Queen Liz.
Wow. Quite fabulous. I think we should
I can
crack
still
on.
smell the piss from her knickers. Oh, here she comes.
Maggie herself.
Is she gonna... This is Gillian Anderson, isn't it? Is she gonna do a better job than Meryl?
Now, whenever somebody says Gillian to me, I just think Gillian McKee.
Fuck off, Gillian McKee.
Congratulations, Prime Minister.
Oh, that killed her to say that, didn't it? Congratulations, Prime Minister.
I don't know much about, like, Prime Minister history, but was it controversial when she got into power?
Well, basically, if you ask the people of Liverpool, I think it's more than controversial. And if you like milk, you were fucked.
Don't. Right, so we did a Meryl Streep night, and everybody was like, "Oh, I'm going to do Into the Woods, I'm going to do this." So I was like, "Well, I'm going to be the Iron Lady." And I did a number, and halfway through, I got a pint of milk, and I chugged it on stage.
That explains the smell in your tights.
Have you decided on your first cabinet?
Let's go to IKEA.
I'll take a mound, please.
I'm assuming no women.
Oh, here's the handbag. And she pulls out a gun. Fuck off that, Jeff.
Please don't mention every time she brings up a handbag.
It's not my fault you couldn't follow Brie.
Right, I had the handbag. The strap broke.
I love how you like, you like lip synced a handbag. You were walking around going, Gail, there's nothing on your elbow.
It's my GCSE drama. I was just like...
But you should have swapped it at the end of the runway. You should have... Is that still playing or they paused?
No, it's not.
Oh, I thought they fell out. They haven't said anything in a while. Oh my God, do you remember where we stayed in on the Brighton? When we did the UK tour, we stayed in the hotel that she got blew up in.
Well, she didn't get blown up, because obviously she didn't get blown up. But...
Dennis! All the staff were so proud of, like, oh, Margaret Thatcher stayed here. We were like, yeah, did she get any blown up in here? Oh, well, someone tried at least.
In the words Coldplay,
Can't
when you
win
try
them
your
all.
best, but you don't succeed.
But no, Gillian McKee. Gillian Anderson. You know, it's very that she does that breathy kind of...
It's me after I just did a massive shit in the toilet. I was like,
Is that Dennis? Your Majesty. She doesn't know what to do with herself, does she? She's from a really working class background, isn't she, Maggie? Saying like I know her. Oh, Maggie.
my bestie, Mags. Do you remember when Michelle told me off for abbreviating Queen Elizabeth's name to Liz?
Oh, fuck off, Michelle.
I think we failed that test.
Me.
Number 5, Ibble Dibble with 1 Dibble Ibble, calling number 4, Ibble Dibble with 2 Dibble Ibbles. That was the best I've
Pissed his arseholes. How much do you want to bet someone's going to get shagged in a minute? Do you know what I was saying about the royal family thinking they're all posh and regal, but actually they're just normal? It'll be Dennis. Bet Dennis has had his way with the Queen.
2 fingers in his bummer.
Dennis, stop Her Majesty.
Prime Minister.
What a lovely morning.
She looks amazing there.
Shall shall we? So next time you might not wear bright blue.
Oh,
Looks like a scene out of Harry Potter,
doesn't it? Maggie's fuming, look.
No, I'm not a country diva. I don't do country walks. I don't do mud. I don't do any of that bullshit. So I'm Team Maggie on this situation.
That'd be me, to be fair.
No.
Where's Bonham Carter?
You're supposed to be out there stalking.
Yes, I was, but your sister
No, you
agreed
don't call
that
her
I should-
that. You call her the Queen. She's the Queen, not my sister.
She's a savage. Classy, bougie, rich. Actually, I don't think we could describe Princess Margaret like that.
Oh, I beg your pardon.
God, don't say that either. Say what?
She's a cow, isn't she?
It's like you, the first 3 episodes.
This is supposed to be a bank holiday.
They're going down to the Sugar Hut on a Sunday night. That's an Essex bank holiday.
The which? The harbour.
The Sugar Hut.
Oh, that's what you said, the ship and harbour.
The fuck is the Ship and Harbour?
I don't know.
What kind of Essex pub do you think we go to? Hello? Domino's Pizza.
Did you get on one knee?
No.
Is that you need some prosthetic ears?
Do you remember in the Walkers packets where you used to get the Gary Lineker ears? You could put them on.
Still smelling the cheese.
Oh no, S&V for me all the way.
Where does she live? In Earl's Court, in a flat she shares with...
Prostitutes and Australians.
The Queen's fuming because she shares a flat with friends. Well, she's better than Camilla. Bloody bulldog chewing a wasp.
Oh, do you know what? I couldn't deal with the Pabs.
Got to deal with them every day.
Do you know what? It's just so hard being me. Oh, so these are her divas that look after her.
Could you marry into the royal family?
I mean, if the dick was good, yeah.
Do you remember when she used to, there's those stories that she used to go out with Freddie Mercury and they'd put
Down the
her in...
RVT!
Yes, and they'd put her in man-drag and she'd have a moustache on and everything.
Do you know
She's
what?
a big hag, wasn't she?
Nobody knows who I am, so I could walk down the street. But if I was like being papped left, right, and centre, I'd love to like go
I'd
and
have
discuss.
prosthetic noses, maze and everything, full prosthetic. I'd be like Mr. Doubtfire.
That's not.
And no, this is my real this is my real nose.
Do you know what? I love going out on the town with your divas, and to have that taken away like that, you'd be like, "No, I'm sorry, I'm not doing it."
She was amazing. I remember the day. Do you remember the day?
Vaguely, because it was like what 97.
I can't remember. I was in a KO.
What, like 5 years old?
Yeah, my mum started me on it at 3.
Bloody roller skates.
If that's Liz, I'll piss myself.
Oh, I've got some tunes on this season.
Do you really think on the first day of living in bloody Buckingham Palace, this has got to be dramatised?
I'm sorry, that's
Very,
basically shitting on the
very
floor.
like Princess Diaries, isn't it? You know, the
Yeah.
Disney version. If I was alone in Buckingham Palace for the first date, the first thing I'd do was go and see if that rumour's true about the Queen having a gold toilet, and if it was, you know, gold toilet seat, and if it was true, I'd have the biggest shit on it going.
I think there's tunnels. I bet there's secret tunnels.
There's got to be, hasn't there? Like a bunker.
She has a wank bunker.
You don't! Philip!
The Prince of Wales told me he was going away for 6 weeks and not taking you.
Oh, look at her. She's like, I had the dick before you.
Diana looks like royalty, and she looks like she just left an office.
Well, you've got the office party at 9, but you've got to clock in at 10.
He's so fussy and set in his ways. He'll love it if you adapt to him.
That's
think
who
they're
Camilla
really
reminds me of, Gail Platt. No neck and always causing fucking murder. Right, say Charles has just proposed to me. Some woman sits there telling me what he likes after dinner, what he likes after this. What I'd be like, oh yeah,
You want to be starting something?
exactly.
Got to be starting something.
I'd say, listen, Fringe, get fucked.
It's lovely, isn't it?
Camilla on the spliffs. I didn't think
420, mama.
I didn't think anyone in that royal circle would smoke.
I can't believe we grew up, basically, when the smoking ban happened.
Oh, don't. It just ruins everything, doesn't it?
Do you garden? Not really. He's obsessed by gardening.
I'd just say, all right, love, I get it, you've shagged him, now fuck off.
Thank you. Hello, thank you.
I can smell horse shit or something.
Where's Princess Di?
She's busy working, I'm afraid.
I think so.
She's just in a swimsuit contest. Oh no, they're what, Paula?
I think they're swimmers.
Is this Miami Beach? I did horse riding lessons as a child, and I kid you
horse.
not.
Go on, tell me what I had to stop for.
So they gave me the horse that just wanted to shit the whole time. So we'd do like 2 trots, and it'd be like, and And I was like,
I thought you were going to say, give me those. I wanted to shag all the time. This picture of a horse mounting you. And you going, oh,
a
God.
traumatised 7-year-old. Actually, no, I would have been like, no, for the record, I am not into bestiality, everybody. But yeah, Australia,
It's just
gorgeous.
a boost.
People were laughing at me. Laughing in my face at the end of a week in which half of Australia has also been booing me.
Do you know what? This is what happens when you feed the divas too much and they don't get their ways. This is what happens. Booing me! Oh, mummy. Mummy, come tickle back. Do you know what? If this was not in like a royal situation, she'd be like, I'm off, bye.
So she's back from Australia. Ain't got much of a tan.
Welcome back.
Thank you, Mama.
She called her mama.
She's called the Queen Mama.
Do you remember the Spice Girls movie where they went to the dance captain? Mo.
Did you order and did that to the Queen?
I'm struggling.
Struggling?
He resents me, resents the attention I get.
Starting to turn into the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
Imagine going bitching to the Queen about her son.
Your son's a dickhead!
I've been given no help, no support, just thrown in the deep end.
Far from the shallow now.
All I want is to play for the team.
You're the Princess of Wales, so of course you're part of the team.
And show me.
Imagine saying that to the Queen! That's why she offed her.
I think we've gone as far as we can for now.
That's what that bell meant. Get rid.
Get her out. Come on.
Mama.
I'm sorry. In the words of Gaga, she's speechless.
After the Queen just went, boom. First time her tits have been touched in 28 years. So she's fuming with Maggie because Maggie's come across as a big racist balloon.
Well, it doesn't surprise me one bit, darling. Just getting the receipts out. It's like 2020 on Twitter. See, this is when I wish it was the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, because they would have jumped over that table.
Oh, there'd have been glasses flying.
I am the one from a small street in an irrelevant town with a father who could not bequeath me a title.
Bequeath me.
So that's what that smell was.
I have had to learn many difficult lessons as sovereign.
Britons are learning to...
She just cut the Queen off.
know.
She was like, oh, no, I'm still going.
Fancy pointing your finger at the Queen.
Your Majesty.
Well, I mean, that meeting went well.
Have better days.
Basically, if this was Scouse, she'd say, hey, Maggie, I'm fuming. And Maggie's going, why are you talking to? You're being a fucking racist dickhead. And then Maggie's going, and what? Fuck.
I'm not one for an argument. I love like a heated debate.
Have you ever punched anyone straight in the face?
Oh God, no.
You've never had a
These
fight?
delicate hands. No.
Girl, I've been arrested 3 times.
God, I'm boring, aren't I?
Oh, girl, if I could write a book, it would be bestseller. Only my family would disown me.
Well, I'm going to be listening to the audiobook because I can't read.
Fuck me, the honeymoon period's over. Here's an old book. What's the money he's got? He's bought her a dusty old book. Too busy buying Camilla fucking underwear, that's why.
Dan
She's
and
walking
Summers.
around dripping in Tiffany's and Cartier and she's got an old book.
It's like in Love Actually when he bought her that fucking CD.
Don't, that's the most heartbreaking scene in a movie ever.
I know, but I love to perform. It's how I can best express myself.
She wants to express herself.
It's just between us.
I'd go for second best.
No public.
Oh.
No one watching.
Madonna says it as it is.
Oh, Madonna knew.
Yeah. Oh, has she done a home movie? Oh.
Oh, don't she?
I knew you were that kind of
She
girl.
made a mucky film. Oh no, it's the Vogue video. Oh, she played her in Phantom.
When does she have time to do this?
I think she's trying to say, look, this
She wants to be on the West End.
Yeah. Hold your hand to guide you. Do the high bit.
Yeah, I can still hear. Brilliant.
The video of Diana singing some dreadful song in some musical.
Lloyd Webber's like,
Human. I'm sure it's on in Her Majesty's Theatre. Well, not anymore. It's a monstrous musical.
what's the thing that the person from Britain's Got Talent wins? The Royal Variety.
More than I fucking won for Drag Race. They get cash, don't they?
Life supply of M&S food. Nice prawn dipper.
Although Camilla doubtless has feelings for you, deep feelings, it is maybe not quite the great Romeo-Juliet thing that you imagine.
More like Fred and Rose.
Kim Kardashian and Chris Humphries.
Will send more
God, look how they've aged her.
Is that green screen? It's not finished. Oh.
Can't you put us on the green screen behind the final edit?
Driving down to Downing Street.
Getting rid of me is an act of national self-harm, which is why I've come to you, ma'am.
This is it.
This is it. This is
it.
the moment.
The Queen's getting rid. Now go on, git, before I throw a bucket of piss water over you. You've seen that film?
No.
It's great.
You name a movie, I probably haven't seen it. I'm terrible.
So give a good line and a black eye. So you git.
You have power in doing nothing. I will have nothing.
Whitney Houston.
I have nothing.
You will have your dignity.
I love how they keep their distance. They're like, you're
Well,
standing
was
over
this
there,
filmed
bitch.
in? Was this filmed in Corantina Serna?
I'd do a Zoom call if I could.
You just saw the words out loud. Shit, it's Liz. Move that cocaine.
To have the opportunity to finish the job snatched away at the very last.
So the milk's gone by this point.
Yeah, it's definitely curdled.
Well, I think even my sternest critics would concede that my first solo trip has not been a disaster.
Oh, she's Jason Derulo riding solo now.
Your capacity for self-delusion never ceases to amaze me.
Oh, that's rich coming from you, darling.
Calculated vulgarity of the antics.
She's not our fucking Gloria having a jolly old time.
You think we couldn't do that too?
Oh, they love pulling the papers out, don't they? This is like the screenshots of today.
Yeah.
Well, actually, what you said was...
On Twitter, on the 11th of February...
I hug who I love. Particularly when they are affected by the selfishness of others and need cheering up.
Who are you referring to?
Camilla.
Not her again.
Why would I care about her?
Because I care about her! Morning, noon, and night I care about her! And you hurt her.
Oh, fuck Diana's drag, right?
How could he say that to her?
Not the woman you married!
I refuse to be blamed any longer for this grotesque misalliance! I wash my hands of it!
Me on a Saturday night.
I can't believe she's lasted that long. I'd be out after she slagged Phantom of the Opera off. I said, if you don't like Phantom Love, you're not going to like Wicked, so we may as well just draw a line in the sand.
There's a musical coming, everybody's talking about Jamie. You're not going to like that.
You'd have to help yourself to a bit of the bits in the house, though, wouldn't you?
Oh, yeah.
For them helmets, they'd be coming with me. Them
Mary
lamps.
Poppins bag, like. It's the drama, Mick. I just love it.
I mean, the shit's hit the fan, hasn't it?
It's splattered up the fucking walls. Do you know what? I've literally got to say, she's a saint. She is a saint for putting up with that bullshit.
She's a very sad woman. My first nomination is Charles.
Gang-handed, adulterer.
Gang-handed by the royals. Filth, joining a gang, and you should know better.
At your age.
Now come on,
Liz.
Diana, get.
Well, that's the crown. I think we can safely say that Charles is the dickhead.
The Queen is quite fabulous, to be fair.
Quite
like
fabulous.
the Queen. Not in every sense, but she's quite fabulous. And I think I can safely say I would never, ever, ever want to be part of the royal family. So cheers to that.
Up your bum, no babies.